mouth is when I'm ocean waves.
Today on Nova Legends podcast, I have Coach Kirsten Stone, whose Madison Warhawks are in the state semifinals on Monday. Hey, Coach, congratulations. Thanks for doing this.
Thanks for having me.
Of course. Well, there was a controversy in town that I helped to start, that there are two Madison teams playing at the same time on Friday. And, Madison is unbelievable in sports. The football team got to the state final. I understand the lacrosse team is great. Baseball team is always great. What is going on in Madison, and that you guys are having so much success in almost all sports?
I think it's a lot of our youth community, our VYI organization. I think they do a really good job of getting good coaches. And I think that they, it's run very well. And, hopefully we as high school coaches, we stick together a lot. I talk to Coach Pudge a lot and the lacrosse coach. I mean, we're always in each other's office. So it's just a really good community feel.
Yeah, it's extraordinary what you guys are accomplishing there. But and I know you probably don't want to dive into a controversy right now, but don't you think it was a little bit odd that they couldn't adjust the game so the student body could go to both games on Friday?
It's hard. It's happened. I've been at Madison for so long now. It's not the first time it's happened. So luckily, our community does a good job. And yes, it stinks to split the student body, but our community does a good job of supporting the girls as well. So, yeah, I don't know.
Well, when you win as much as Coach Stone, it doesn't matter because we can just see you can just see us next year when we go to state.
Not true at all.
well, let's get back to your team. You're playing a West Potomac team that everyone tells me they're very dangerous. And I know that Coach Dade has said great things about them. I met the coach; seemed like a really nice guy. Didn't get a chance to see the game. So going into the game, what were some of the things you were thinking about, and how did the game go?
West Po's really fast. They have a lot of good shooters. Their coach is hilarious. I feel like he understands that it's a game, and he's not too intense, but he wants to win, and he does a really good job there. But yeah, they're strong. They're fast. They have good shooters. Luckily, we got a hand in their face and boxed out. So.
Were you able? You guys do a really good job of getting the ball inside to your post players. Were you able to score a lot of points inside like you normally do, or did you guys?
It was kind of a mix. Like it was. We did. Our first half was we didn't play that well. We didn't stick to our game plan. I think we were nervous. I think it was wasn't at home, and but I think come halftime we decided that we were gonna play our game plan and play smart and move the ball and get an open shot, and Kayla Dixon got a lot of good points attacking the rim. And so, yeah, it was a team effort.
Yeah, she's a great player. Well, so now you move on to the state semifinal against my alma mater, Robinson. So if I would have told you at the beginning of the year that this team would be in the state semi again, would that have surprised you?
No, I mean, he runs a strong program. Those two forwards are tough. And the guard, they just are they hustle, they're athletic, they're well coached. So not a surprise.
Well, how about your team? Would you have been surprised? You graduated a lot of great players, the Arnold twins, among many others. Would you have been surprised that Madison is back in the state semifinals?
I didn't know how this season was going to go, to be completely honest. I can't say I would be surprised, but I didn't know. I went in with, let's just play hard and let's play together. So I think other people are surprised that we're there. But I think that I just didn't know at all. So
yeah, you punched your ticket to the state semifinals way back in November. You already made your plans and everything. So this is the way it's supposed to go. So going into the Robinson game, obviously they have Georgia Simonson, post player, and her sister is a defensive guard outside. Is very tough. So what kind of matchup was this for Madison? Do you guys match up well with Robinson, and what are some of the keys to your success?
I think we just continue to work hard. I think we make sure that we, get a hand in their face. I think that, our keys to our success are to continue to play disciplined basketball and to make sure we, limit the turnovers and box out and make sure we get a hand in the face. So we'll see.
Yeah, one thing I love when you coach at all levels is when you see a team in November and then you have a whole season. So they're almost a whole year older now. They've played, 25, 30 games now. It's a completely different team than it was in November just because you grow and you have experiences. Have you enjoyed watching this team grow into the team they are now?
Oh yeah. I feel like last year it was like we were just supposed to be there. And so this year they've like matured, they've come together, they've changed their game a little bit. They communicate on the court a lot more. So it's been fun to watch them.
Yeah. As coaches, we're always learning. I say I haven't coached in 25 years and it was only AAU. But have you learned some things from coaching this group?
Oh, I learn stuff every year. I mean, there's never a time I'm like, well, that was the new one for this year. There's always something that you're like, I've never seen that.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's been fun.
I think the best way to be a coach is to be a moving target. Whatever's going on, you're on top of it, and no one really knows exactly what they expect of you because you're gonna do what's right for this particular team.
Yeah, 100%. I know a lot of people have their systems, and I don't know if I have a system. I have things that I like to accomplish, so I try and fit them to each team.
Yeah. Well, tell folks where your game is this week because I still haven't seen the schedule. So where are you guys playing?
We're South Lakes at 7 p.m.
Okay, South Lake to 7 p.m. Okay,
Yeah.
great. And then all right, good. And then the winner goes on Friday to Richmond, and we'll talk about that later. Either you or Coach Dade. I'm torn because I think you're great, and it's my school, Robinson. So in some ways, I figure I can't lose in this one. I'll have a rooting interest one way or the other in Richmond. So, but anyway, Coach, I know these are busy times. Are you guys going to practice today?
Yeah, we practiced at 1. So.
Okay.
Yeah, luckily the state gave us that, so that's good. It won't be too hard because the girls, just played on Friday. But yeah, got to prepare for those 2 bigs.
Exactly. Well, it's amazing that you're the one of the only teams that is still playing, and they practice on Sunday. The kids are going to be buzzing because look, you guys do this a lot. You've been to state quite often, but it is truly a special occasion for an athlete to qualify for a state tournament, especially the state semifinals.
Oh yeah, definitely. And the nerves are there. And so, it's fun.
It is. It's great. It's why you coach, right? So
yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So anyway, Coach, as always, thanks for your time. And, quite possibly I could talk to you later on this week.
Oh, well, yeah. It was always fun talking with you. I love it.
Okay. Well, I appreciate you saying that, Coach. Anyway, good luck and talk to you soon.